Guys, welcome back to World Illuminator 11 and back to our series Create Magic in Your Life. It's been a couple of weeks or so, or maybe 3, since we last did the series, and today is day 18. If you haven't checked out any of the other videos, do check them out. They are in the playlist section, in the playlist called Create Magic in Your Life. So it's day 18, and today is a powerful day. We've got the full moon in Libra, and it's a lunar eclipse as well. So there is this energy of endings, this energy of releasing, of letting go, of detoxing, of moving on from things, from people, of, just releasing the past, things that need to go, living your life. So that's what these cards that I've chosen for today, that's the theme for today. It's all about that releasing, about that moving on. It's about that letting go, even surrender, getting into a place of acceptance as you release certain things from your life, or as certain things exit your life, or certain people walk away, or you walk away from people, situations. It's about that letting go, of things that no longer serve you, and of things that also need to live your life, or people. So we have a few cards that I'm bringing in today, and because there's quite a few, I'm not really going to read from the book from Believe in Your Own Magic. We are just going to see the messages that are coming through. So the first one is gray. And he says endings are inevitable. So this is a reminder that when it comes to endings, they are inevitable. Certain things have to end for a new beginning to come in, out with the old for the new to come in. So if you're going through endings of whatever sort right now, it can be a relationship coming to an end. It can be a job even. It can be anything that is sort of changing in your life. Know that those endings are inevitable, and they are happening to help you to be able to move forward. And with this eclipse season that we're in, this is a really powerful time for endings. And we've got the full moon in Libra as well, and it's about relationships. So, and finding balance in those relationships. So maybe if you're in a relationship where there wasn't that balance, where maybe you were giving too much, and not really getting anything back, endings are inevitable. They are happening right now to help to change things. It's like it is something that is happening with this energy, to help you to then be able to move forward. They may be difficult, going through those endings may be difficult, but know that they are inevitable. It had to come in for you to be able to move forward. So that's the message that's coming through here. Endings are inevitable. And it's about acceptance, of the endings that are happening, knowing that the time has come for that to happen. The divine comes in to bring in those endings so that you can be able to move forward to the next chapter of your life. So endings are inevitable. Then we have swim away from this situation, and it's shark. So, maybe you're the one who's walking away from a situation. Maybe it's a relationship whereby you've been giving so much but not receiving anything back. Or it's a karmic relationship where things have just not been working. It's a situation that has been causing you a lot of difficulty in your life, even though you may want to hold on to that because it's what you know, but it's about swimming away from the situation. So you may be going through this right now. And I also feel for divine masculines as well. They are going through this swimming away from situations, karmic situations coming to an end, relationships that they've been in coming to an end. So that's what this energy is all about. It's all about that releasing and, to help both of you to move forward. And then we also have here red forgive. And, this is about forgiveness. And that's what full moons are all about as well. To forgive, to release, to let go of those things that you've been holding on to. The pain of things that have happened with your divine masculine, with other people. Use the power of this full moon to let it go, to release, to forgive. Forgiveness is about working through, finding more of that peace within yourself, moving away from holding on to that resentment and that energy as well that holds you back on your own path. I feel this is about forgiving yourself as well. Maybe there are certain things that you keep holding on to and wishing you had done things differently, putting blame on yourself. I feel the divine masculine is also working with this as well, to forgive themselves. So it's really this energy of this eclipse season that's about really letting go. And we've got the full moon energy that's all about forgiving, that's all about releasing. And then eclipse energy as well is about letting go. It's about change coming in. So there is this forgiving that's happening for both divine masculines and divine feminines to help them to move forward. So we've got forgiveness as well. That's all about that letting go. And then we've got Clover, release your guilt. So if there's anything that you're holding on to when it comes to guilt, maybe guilt about things that have happened with your children, or if you're a divine masculine, things that happened with your divine feminine, or, whatever guilt you may be holding on to, release your guilt. This is the powerful energy that is there to help you to let go of that guilt so that you can move forward. It's just an energy that stops you from being able to move forward. So it's about releasing your guilt. And then we also have here Sword, make the change. So this is also a powerful card. And, this is also about detoxing. This is about letting go of certain things. Maybe you need to make a change in the way that you look, or, declutter as well. Make that change. Think about what is not serving you in your life and release those things. It can be certain emotions. It can be things in your physical world. It can be, a situation in your life. Make the change. It is the time of releasing what needs to go. Maybe you need to, I am actually going to be decluttering today. It's perfect energy for that, to make that change, to release the things that need to go. And, the things that I just need to give away, to open up the space. It is about clearing the energy, because the energy can get stagnant if they're piling up, or things are just the same all the time. So maybe you may want to move things around in your house. I had my sister yesterday. She was moving around. She was telling me that she was moving around a whole living room. So that's making that change. So what do you need to make change in your life? What is it that needs that change? What do you need to declutter, detox from your life? It can be to do with things that you're eating, things that whatever you're drinking, making that change, letting go of drinking, something that doesn't serve you. Could be coffee or alcohol, whatever it is, certain foods that you're eating. Make the change. This is the perfect time for doing that, for releasing and making the change for yourself in whatever area of your life. And then the last one that we have is Villain. You can rewrite the story. So this is about you rewriting your story right now. You rewrite that story through acceptance of the change that has come into your life, that relationship that is ended, knowing that endings are inevitable, having that acceptance that these things no longer serve you anymore. The resentment that you've been holding on to, the guilt, the situation that you've been in, or a relationship that you've been in, things that need to go. It's about taking those steps that you need to take to rewrite the story. Letting go of the fear, the things that you've been holding on to, the anger, all those emotions. It's about rewriting the story by taking those steps that you need to take to let go of those things, to release, especially with this full moon energy that we're in. It's a great time to actually look at your life, review your life, see what needs to go, see what's no longer serving you, and letting those things go so you rewrite the story. Rewrite the story as you move forward into the next chapter of your life. Because as you release all those things, whether it's forgiving yourself or other people, as you release the guilt, as you make those changes, it's like you are letting go of that old energy or that old situation or that relationship. And you are rewriting the story as you clear that energy to move forward into the next chapter of your life. Releasing the old so that you can move into the new. So know that endings are inevitable. And if you're struggling right now with something that is ending, that has been brought in with this eclipse energy, that has been brought in by the divine, then it's about you knowing that it's there to help you to rewrite your story, so that you can move forward to the life that you're truly here to live. So be in acceptance. Know that it is happening for you. It can be difficult to go through, but it is happening for you. So it's about, trusting in the direction that you are being guided to move in, and having the courage to make the changes that you need to make, having the courage to walk away, having the courage to do that work, to work on forgiveness, having the courage to make that change, whatever change you need to make, and it's about having the courage to walk through those endings that are inevitable, that are happening in your life, and know that greater things are coming in for you. So be courageous enough to look at your life today, to see what needs to go. Be courageous enough to take the steps that you need to take to make the change. So cut out whatever it is that you need to cut out from your life. Be courageous enough to do that. Be courageous enough to walk away from that relationship that does not have balance, that is no longer serving you. The message is to have the courage to do so, to take those steps that you need to take. And then that will help to bring in balance into your life. So everything that you are doing here, releasing, moving on, letting go, surrendering, acceptance, all these things will help you to find more of that balance. And whatever is ending, endings are inevitable. Whatever is ending in your life is there to help to bring in balance. Maybe you've been in that relationship, as I spoke about, where you've been giving so much and not getting anything in return. There was no balance in that. And the universe comes in, God comes in to bring in that ending so that they can be, because there was no balance in that relationship. So you can find more of the balance within yourself, but also then move into a better relationship where there is more of that balance. You're learning lessons from that situation that are there to help you to live more of a balanced life, or to then move forward into a new relationship with balance. If you're a divine masculine watching, maybe you've been in that karmic relationship where there's been no balance, and it's about you going through those changes, having the courage to make the changes that you need to make, to walk away, swim away from that situation, to find more balance in your life. So beautiful messages coming through today. They're all about releasing, letting go, moving on from what's no longer serving you, and having the courage to do those things so that you find more of that balance in your life. I hope you have a great day, guys, and happy full moon, everyone. Sending you so much love.